This weekend we're in Omaha. Last night we went to an Omaha Supernovas game. It was my first pro game of any sort that I've ever been to, and I love watching volleyball, and so there were some former Husker players on it, so it was so cool to get to see that and watch that. And then my parents actually ended up getting free tickets to the suites in the volleyball game, so we went back and forth from our seats to my parents' seats. We had really good seats. They were pretty close, and we had lots of fun watching them. They lost, but still fun to watch. And then this morning we went thrifting. I found some clothes at Thrift World and Goodwill, and Kurt found a ton of books.
First time ever trying this.
Well, driving.
Yeah, do as I do, not as I do. Mountain Dew.
Don't do.
Mountain Dew. Alright, here we go. Oh, wow. You can smell it. Pretty.
First reaction, first taste. What are your thoughts, Curtis?
So like, I would say the closest one they had to this is like they used to have a watermelon one, which I think you had tried. You said it's kind of like a Jolly Rancher. This is, so like watermelon and honeydew are not like super far off in flavor. I would say this tastes pretty close to honeydew, and I like it. I think it's really good.
I do like Mountain Dew, but I just prefer drinking other things instead, so let's give this a try.
It's a really good.
Because my first video I took was blurry. So from the first time I said it was a strong smell and I didn't love it, but it's okay, just not for me. And Kurt just said redo because he thought it was funny because of Mountain Dew. For lunch today, we went to Chick-fil-A and we went through the drive-thru. Kurt ordered and they were like, "What's your name?" And he said Kurt, and then they were like, "What's your name?" And he said Kurt again, and then they asked us what our order was. Then we pulled up to the window to get our food and pay, and they were like, "Order for Trent?" And we were like, and then they read the order, and it ended up being our order, but I was nothing close to Kurt.
First time it's just kind of like, what? And then the next time it's kind of like, what? And then they're like, "What was your name?" And then you're kind of like frustrated, and you go, "Wyatt!" And then they go, "Oh," but don't actually do that because fast food people are nice. But maybe it'd be a funny joke. I don't know. So maybe be nice about it. Maybe just prank your friends. This is good.
And right now we're going to see a comedian named Charlie Barons. He does like comedy of the Midwest. And we've never been to a comedian before, so this will be our first time. And we're driving to Iowa, so we're driving like an
baby.
It's snowing.
Snow on my face. Oh, you're recording me. Feel there's snow on my face.
We were supposed to get so much snow this weekend, and we're getting a little bit of snow right now. We made it back from Iowa, and we're like less than 2-hour drive, but it's snowing now. Good morning. We arrived back in our apartment yesterday, and then we just kind of rested. Kurt made us nachos for dinner, and then we didn't really unpack anything, so this morning I need to find some breakfast, make an egg or something, and then just tidy up a little bit before church because our church doesn't start until later, so we will have to do a little bit of tidying up, unpacking, and eating some breakfast for right now. Honestly, we need to do dishes, so I ended up just heating up some Adele sausage, which is yummy. I like it. It tastes good. And I've been eating eggs and sausage and hash browns a lot in the morning, so it's a little bit of a change up, which is kind of nice. And then I have this peach mango V8. Kurt and I are not coffee drinkers, so we drink our V8 energies. Lounge music, YouTube. The sunrise is so pretty. Oh, the light behind me. A little cleaning hack is to turn on some music to motivate you. And then also a few times Kurt and I have done this where we've set like a 30-minute timer and we're like, in this time like we have to clean it. So just like whatever we have to clean. Just setting a timer. Maybe that's more of like a Gen Z thing. We are like the older Gen Zs, but maybe that's the case, but it definitely helps motivate us sometimes to clean when we need to. We did a little bit of cleaning after eating lunch and being back from church, and now I'm going to rest for a bit and watch some of my favorite YouTube vlogs because they come out on Sundays, and then Kurt is gonna go for a run. X game mode.
I'm on X game mode.
I'm meal prepping my breakfast for the week just to make my work week a lot smoother, so I don't have to get up and think about what to make, or just it doesn't take as long to make it. I just can heat it up, and so I can have a smoother transition. So I am just making some breakfast sausage with eggs. So I like the Jimmy Dean sausage. I think it's flavorful. Then I'm gonna use an onion, cook some hash browns, and some eggs, then put some Italian seasoning on it. I usually also put mushrooms in it and bell peppers, but we didn't have mushrooms or bell peppers, so I'm going to make do with what we have, and it'll taste just as good. And then in the mornings, usually I will add my own cheese to it. I newly discovered pickled red onions. I've heard of people talk about getting them at Qdoba in their rice bowls, and I just haven't thought much more of it until the other day. I was like, we should try them with our rice bowl or nachos. So we tried them, and they were delicious. Kurt made guac and put them in the guac, and I really liked them. So I remembered I had these, so I'm going to actually add these to my breakfast meal prep. Not sure if the red pickled onions really go with breakfast normally, but I'm gonna try it and we will see. I can always add more if I need. Maybe I added too many. And the hash browns are looking crispy. I'm gonna add them all together. Here's the finished product. It looks so yummy. I'm excited to wake up and eat it. I just wanted to take you guys along and show you some of my fun weekend along with some of the more restful parts. So thank you so much for watching.